Hi, I'm Matt Blymeyer, Lacrosse beat writer at the Lancaster newspapers and host of the Lax Facts blog. That can be found on lanksports.com. Go to Lank Sports, go to the bottom right, and click on the Lax Facts bug. This is the 2009 LL League Boys Lacrosse preview.
Hi, I'm Matt Blymeyer. Welcome to Lax Facts. Oh, crap.
Behind me practicing is defending league champion Manheim Township. Last season, the Streak struggled to a 5-7 start as their young players adjusted to varsity play. They picked it up in the end, winning their third consecutive LL League championship, third consecutive district championship, and finished second in the Keystone Cup, which was the old state championship, to nationally ranked LaSalle. In 2009, the PIAA has now taken over boys lacrosse, which brings about a few changes. The playoffs will be different, and there will now be sections in lacrosse this season. Instead of 6 teams making playoffs, only 4 teams will make playoffs this year. That will be the top 2 teams from Section 1 and the top 2 teams from Section 2. Let's take a look at these new sectional alignments. In Section 1, it will be Manheim Township, Hempfield, Penn Manor, Warwick, and Lancaster Country Day / Lancaster Catholic. Section 2 will feature a new team garden spot, as well as Conestoga Valley, Lampeter Strasburg, Cocalico, and Ephrata. Let's take a look at Section 1, team by team.
We lost midfielder Chris Zielinski, an All-American player. We lost in the cage 3-year starter Chris Gorham, long pole defense player Preston Ketchum. We lost a defensive midi in C.J. Adams and another long pole Eric O'Neill. We've got a lot of kids coming back. Some of the kids that, more prominent kids, some of the older kids are Danny Wirtz, midfielder, committed to Ohio State. Nick Sizemore, face-off and defensive mid. Austin Schultz, long pole. Quint Miller plays attack. And Connor Dubois plays attack. No, we're going to focus on, we're very young. Everyone keeps talking about the number of players that we bring back, but, you know, we just finished cut and we're at 42 players as always, but of the 42, 30 haven't even turned 16 years old yet. So, you know, we have some kids with some playing experience, some kids that have played in big games, but they're still young kids, and we'll see how they play. Obviously, they need to play a different role this year. Can they adapt to that role, and can they be successful? So our major focus right now is play healthy, try to improve game by game, and put us in a position where we can compete at the end.
Hempfield is coached by Doug Bailey. They finished 6-2 in the LL League last year, 13-12 overall. They lose Sean Sheehy, an All-American, who's now at Towson. Attack Parker Dickerson, Austin Klein, Noah Ancor, and Rob Kreider. Hempfield returns quite a few players. Alex Frederick on defense, Jason Doherty on defense, Michael Landau as a midi, Ryan Holbein attack, Mason Risner midfield, Brett Babin midfield, Trip Horn midfield, Spencer Lear midfield, Derek Klein attack, Michael Andrusek attack, Drew Corsi defense, Josh King defense, Charlie Peace back in goal. Doug Bailey's expectations. With great senior leadership, great team chemistry, and great expectations for this senior-junior laden group. Last year's taste of disappointing losses has driven this team to off-season workouts. We've had very good preseason and are looking forward to competing against a great competition in the LL League.
We had 4 seniors who all had been playing starting since their freshman year. So we only lost 4 guys, but they were all 4 guys who had a lot of experience, including Ian Lewis, attackman Tyler Harris, and Max Hoffman with offensive middies, and Kenny Martin was our face-off specialist. Ian Schmidt is back along with Chris Manley. And at defense is Ethan Sheffy, Chris Schaefer, Tommy Corzon, and our goalie, Dakota Maurer, along with our long pole midi, Hank Bushong. Like I said, I think just to trying to continue the success that we've built at this point, and one of the things that we've told our players is this year, we're not looking at expectations. We want to earn everything that we get Instead of looking to expectations, we want to earn it on the field. A lot of teams are going to be looking at us now that we beat Hempfield for the first time last year. So teams are going to know who we are. We're not going to be able to sneak up on anybody anymore.
Penn Manor is coached by Chris Snyder, now in his 4th season. Penn Manor lost Kira Blevins, Drew Giberson, Kyle Rubel, Jeff Foster, Derek Putt, and Steven Tomowaski. They returned Peter DeLuca, first-team All-League goalie. Attack David Mazel and Luke Schlafnor. Attack Colton Janeski. Midfielder Spencer Barnett. Midfielders Josh Steffi, Mark Rintz, Mike Curtin, Sean Miller, and Chris Reinhardt. Defensemen Ian Boyd, Nick Rainey, Ryan O'Day, and Zach Campbell. Reading Chris Snyder's expectations for this season, Penn Manor team will be retooled force to be dealt with this year. We have the best goalie in the league and one of the top goalies in the state coming back as junior Pete DeLuca. In front of him will be the best defense Penn Manor has ever had. We expect to be in every game we play this year. I feel our defense is the best I have ever produced as a coach. I expect our team to be the dark horse that is going to surprise everyone this year.
Blake Dudek, which is one of our defensemen, has graduated, and also Adam Barron, he's one of our attackmen, and Alex Swanson was a midi. Yeah, we got a couple different stripes with these new schools, or some of these schools that's contributed some of their players. I think we're going to be very competitive. I think it's going to really turn a lot of heads, and see that Country Day School's got some players, and I'm really looking forward to this. This looks like it's going to be a real competitive season, and I think we'll do well.
My predictions for Section 1, how they will finish. I think Manheim Township will win Section 1, followed by Hempfield, and Penn Manor is right on Hempfield's toes right now. After Hempfield, I have Warwick, and then Lancaster Country Day. I feel that the top 4 teams in the league are in Section 1, that being Township, Hempfield, Warwick, and Penn Manor. Thanks for tuning in to Lax Facts. I'm Matt Blymeyer.